The funniest dramatic pets.
Scientists can argue as much as they want about whether animals have real feelings or not.
Of course they have real feelings, man.
Yeah.
They're actually so over dramatic.
Huskies are so loud, you know.
There's no shortage of examples of people
Shit,
fainting in
stroke or
movies,
something. What the
but
fuck
in real
happened?
life, you don't often see a
Goat.
real fainting
Goat.
spell.
Oh,
Not unless you want
those
to
are the
go
ones that-
anyway.
Yes, when they
This
get
specific
startled.
breed
I love
of
it when they
goat
fall
faints
over,
all
bro.
the
Yeah.
time.
It's so funny.
So often, in fact, that
They're not being dramatic, though. It's like a body thing, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's when they're scared though. If you scream at them, they just fall over.
That seems like a really bad defense mechanism, that. Like,
make a loud noise and they just keel over.
yeah, like in the wild, like they get attacked, they just freeze up. Like,
Fuck it, man.
Imagine the caveman's chasing you. He's like, it just falls over. It's like, oh, fucking
Fair
nice.
dues, man. Fair dues.
Whenever they're startled, all their limbs go stiff and they fall over. Which is probably not the best
If I had a
way
go,
to
I'd be
do
doing
the
this
thing
all
they
day,
do
you
to
know.
scare.
Oh,
But
100%,
even if
it's like
not helpful
ragdoll
to them,
physics.
it's very entertaining for us. Sometimes you just can't help but be terrified. This pug has found his phobia. He just can't handle having his nails trimmed.
Oh no.
I've seen like you have to hang dogs from like a little thing, don't you, to cut their nails?
Yeah.
You can bet he goes through this process every single
Look at the
time.
terror on his face, man.
And you can bet that his owner's laughter during all of this definitely doesn't help. Ice cream is one of those treats that gives everyone the same sense of joy, whether you're an adult or a child. But what if you're a cat? Well, this cat owner decided to find out if his cat likes a lick of ice cream. The cat
be
seemed
brain
pretty
freeze.
happy to give it a try.
This cat
but the
seems friendly,
reaction
though. I
is
don't mind
something
him.
that
Oh,
no dog could have expected. This is probably the best example of
Cat's
brain
first
freeze
bump.
if I've ever seen one.
Got sent flying.
Have a look at what happens when this cat owner tries to put a leash on their cat and take it for a walk. Good luck for the angrily flicking tail.
Cat has stopped responding.
I've seen people walk their cats though. I've seen it happen.
Yeah. I've seen a real human walking a cat.
I used to walk my guinea pig. I'd put a little leash on my guinea pig and walk him around.
What happened to the guinea pig?
Well, eventually it died, but enjoyed the walks while it was alive.
Yeah.
You'd never know that cat was still alive, and there's nothing the owner can do to get it to move.
It's not having it, man. It's not having it.
It gets dragged, stood up, stroked. Nothing works, except taking the harness off, of course. We all know who man's best friend is, but have you ever wondered why dogs love us so much? Maybe it's because some dogs really don't like other dogs. After all, the breed of dog really does determine their personality, and some personalities will clash, or at least get very annoyed when
There's
faced
your
with
point
a
about the
different
Huskies
breed.
being loud, man. He's had enough. He's had enough.
He's sick of
Especially
it.
if that breed is a husky who loves singing.
Oh, I would not. I couldn't deal with that, man.
At least we
Imagine
now
you're
know.
recording
You like
reacts
to
right
sing?
now with that in the
You'll
background.
know that a husky is a great karaoke partner. There are a handful of young actors in the history of cinema that could outperform any adult. But it's also true that animals can beat children to an Oscar. Look at the difference in the quality of performance between this boy and that cat. The boy can't even stop smiling long enough to fall over
Stupid kid, man.
properly. But that cat takes the time to look nonchalant before acting flawlessly. Someone should
wow.
cast it in a Western right away.
That's
I know.
phenomenal.
Anyone can get wrapped up in the excitement of live
what an edit
sports,
that is.
but we all know that one person who gets just a little more into it than everyone else. Well, sometimes that person isn't even a person. This dog's reaction to a goal could rival any overly emotional sports fan.
Go, go, go!
He was so on the edge of his seat that he literally ended up on the floor. Everyone loves a cuddle every now and then. The problem is that some people don't know when to stop.
I'd like a big hairy dog like that one that they just showed, but like I feel like it'd be
Oh, do
so
you know what I
hard
really
to like.
want now? I want a Malamute. I saw one in
Oh, but they're
Greece.
fucking
Yeah, they're so
giant.
cute.
Oh
aren't
my
they?
god!
They're
No,
so
that's
cute.
the giant Malamutes. A normal Malamute ain't too big. Ain't too
Malamute.
big. But the giant Malamutes are huge. Yeah.
Oh, see,
Someone,
I don't
someone
mind them.
needs to get a Samoyed.
Yeah.
Have you seen Samoyeds? They're elite.
Is a
They're-
Malamute not just like a husky though?
No.
No?
Different breed.
they're
Oh, but they got the
similar,
thing,
though.
their
They're
tail
similar.
like I don't like when the tail comes back over their back because then their asshole's just like hanging out the whole time. That's the thing about Herb I don't like. His bum's always on show.
This doggo doesn't take no for an answer. He's mastered the horror movie eyes better than anyone I've
God.
ever seen. He even
Oh,
forces
Jesus.
his human's
Hey,
hand
yo.
back onto him, all in the name of a little bit more petting. At least he knows what he wants. When two actual cats get together for a cat fight,
it's on
you
site.
often
You
get
know it's
something
on
that looks
site when
more
they do
like
that.
this. A lot of falling over, a lot of
itself.
staring, and a slow
Yeah, you better honk
realization
at
that
that.
they don't know how to get out of this. We've all had at least one moment in our lives where we've created our own problems. Here's a husky puppy to tell you all about the
Oh,
feelings you go
no.
through when that happens. All right, I know what you're thinking. I'm being harsh by blaming that puppy for getting its head stuck in the hole. It didn't know that would happen, right? Wrong. Firstly, it's not really stuck. Secondly, it keeps going back for more. You know you're dramatic when you have to fake accidents just to have something to shout about. Some people believe that you can only achieve real happiness if you find joy in the little things in life. If that's true, then this dog must be the happiest thing on earth. In case you're wondering what that thing is that's made that dog so excited, it's a clam.
Oh, that's kind of fun,
I've
though.
never gotten more enjoyment out of anything
Bro,
than
he's
this
loving
dog.
it.
It's so gas.
You need to be on high alert if you're a cat, because sleeping all the time can mean you miss out on
Jeez.
something delicious.
That one noise. Yeah.
He's on it, man.
Anyone with a child will know how important toys
Christ.
are. But what you might not realize is that animals have the same kind of connection to their toys, and they're just as dramatic as human babies.
That's too far. Oh no.
This dog is the perfect example of that. All he did was drop his toy. Sure, he could have jumped down to
He's
get it, but he
raging.
decided that the more appropriate reaction would be to lie dramatically on the sofa and cry for ages.
My fiance's family dog gets its toys stuck under the sofa and then just sits at the end of the sofa, just hitting the sofa and doesn't come and gets the toy back.
Does it move the sofa, or you have to go move the sofa for him?
You have to. You can reach it. Like the dog can get it, but the dog instead just hits the sofa, just like someone get my toy. It's like you put it under
right,
there
right.
again.
You gotta not give it to him. If you keep giving it to him, he's gonna
Yeah,
you gotta let him figure it out for himself.
This cat decided that the best way to deal with conflict was to completely overreact to being slapped. It had a pretty good
Fatality.
go at playing dead. I'm guessing either for a laugh or to make the other cat feel bad. Either way, it didn't work. The other cat just didn't care.
Wigged
It's not a
him.
very good idea to walk on snow barefoot, and that applies for dogs too. This dog owner got some
What's
shoes for
going
their
on?
dog, so he
That's
was
cat.
playing in
Oh my
the snow.
God.
This is our Christmas turkey.
That's tag.
What's all that movement back there?
Little cheeks
So it's
up
a
on a
dog.
Wednesday. Look at you.
It's a dog. That's a bit weird, and it's sorry.
We'll never know why it thought that was an appropriate reaction, but it's surprisingly good at it. Occasionally, you'll meet someone who can genuinely say they love exercising. Most people, however, would do anything in their power to avoid it. It's those people who will say,
My
"Oh,
God,
that
the
cat
size of the
needs to
Donny.
go on a
and
walk.
clearly enjoys
Can't
being
even
fat, but its owner
stand up.
decided it needed some
Size of
treadmill
it.
exercise. It didn't agree, but it also didn't have much say in the matter either.
How
So
did your
what could
cat
it do
get
to
that
get out of
big?
going to the cat gym? Just
Ow.
play dead. It's a pretty effective defense too.
Ow.
Some people just love attention, and they'll go to incredible lengths to get it. But it's not only humans who know how to get all eyes on them. This should have been a simple or even dull moment. All the cat is actually doing is walking into a room, but it manages to turn that into a spectacular performance by shouting and falling over, and then putting on a display of expertly coy eyelash fluttering at everyone who turned to look. It's a world-class performance for sure.
Oh, well, I find that quite sweet. I think animals are quite sweet.
We love
You know what? Shout out cats. A good display from the cats on that one. Yeah,
Normally
a
they're dickheads, cats, but they look alright now.
Cats
a
had
rare
good
bit
day
of
out today.
respect.
Good
A rare day of respect for cats on Sidemen Reacts.
Big up the cats, man. And on that note, goodbye.
Bye.
We'll see you soon.